I bought the best cheap gaming PC for only $300 that can get 400 FPS. Okay, so inside of this box is the $300 gaming PC. That is actually a really good gaming PC for its value. Since the PC is actually coming from a company called STG Abron, which sells really cheap pre-built gaming PCs that usually actually have really old specs inside the PCs. Like usually it comes with an RX 590 or like a GT 1030, something really old. But honestly, for the first time ever, I found an STG Abron gaming PC that is really cheap at only $300, while also having some decent specs inside. And not to mention, the PC also looks really nice based off the listing. I mean, the RGB and everything just looks really cool. But taking a look inside the box though, since this is a gaming PC from STG Abron, we obviously have the gaming keyboard included in this PC, which if you guys didn't know is obviously a really bad gaming keyboard, just because this thing is like super cheap. It's like a membrane keyboard with RGB. You know, like the usual gaming keyboards that come with these cheap pre-builts. And somewhere in here should also be the mouse. Okay, it's literally just hiding right over here. But yeah, we also have a gaming mouse that comes with this PC bundle. Obviously, this mouse is gonna be really bad as well. These are honestly just like Five Below gaming peripherals. Highly recommend you guys not to use this, but what we're basically gonna focus on is actually the gaming PC itself, which I believe for $300 is definitely a really good deal, considering this is a pre-built gaming PC. But yeah, if we go ahead and actually take a look at the actual gaming PC, honestly, this thing is much bigger compared to other STG Abron cheap gaming PCs, which I mean should be a good sign just because the specs inside is definitely better than most cheap pre-builts. Obviously, inside it comes with the power cable, and there's actually no RGB remote. Okay, I believe the PC is flipped this way. But yeah, definitely a much larger gaming PC. You guys can already kind of see it, but it definitely has a really nice aesthetic PC build. But yeah, here it is. We have this $300 pre-built gaming PC from STG Abron that is a pretty cheap gaming PC. And honestly, if you guys just take a look at like the case, almost every cheap pre-built gaming PC uses like the exact PC case, which is really funny because like the front panel bands are literally identical every single time. Okay, so the RGB remote is actually inside of this PC. So let's go ahead and take out this front panel. I think the side panel of this PC could also be taken out, as you guys can see. There is like the screws for that as well. Now, usually with these cheaper gaming PCs, I do notice that they tend to overheat really easily. So that is definitely a con with having these cheaper builds. But this one, like I said, is definitely like the best value coming from these cheaper gaming PCs. I've never seen a gaming PC from STG Abron that isn't like the Dell Optiplex that they sell for cheaper than $300. But this PC right here actually has a more modern GPU inside. It's honestly still a pretty old graphics card, but it's definitely a lot better than like an RX 580. If you guys actually take a look at the specs inside of this $300 pre-built, for the graphics card inside of this PC, you actually have an RTX 2060, which I believe is an 8 gig VRAM graphics card. So definitely a much better graphics card compared to like an RX 580 that they usually put inside. I think the RTX 2060 came out in like what, 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. So I mean, right off the bat, just a much better graphics card for its value inside of a cheap pre-built. And if you guys actually take a look at the CPU, we have the Ryzen 5 2600 CPU inside, which I mean, much better CPU for its price as well. And then for the RAM, we obviously have 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Like with this PC build, I'm pretty sure we are able to run Fortnite at a pretty consistent like 80 to 144 FPS, especially in an actual game. In creative, we probably will get even more at about like 240 FPS. But let me go ahead and actually take out the side panel, which is actually a feature from these cheap PC builds that I've never seen before. I've never seen like the PC case where you guys can go ahead and take out the side panel, but let's go ahead and unscrew this and see what we're looking at. Okay, taking out the side panel, we can actually take a look at the case fans. On the listing, I did see that the case fans have really nice RGB. You guys can actually take a look at the fans. There's definitely gonna be RGB on this circular area, as well as the actual fans, which is gonna be really cool. Like this entire build is a much more premium PC build. We actually have a CPU tower cooling fan as well, which I believe will have RGB. Like this is definitely one of the more premium PC builds from this pre-built gaming company. Okay, now turning this thing on, you guys can take a look at what the heck? Wait, this PC is tripping. Wait, hold on. I literally just turned it on and nothing happened. The fan started spinning, but nothing. What? Yo, this This is crazy. Did I honestly buy a broken PC? That's why it's so cheap. Okay, let me go ahead and try turning it on again. Okay, there we go. We have the PC turned on, but there's no, wait, what the heck? There's no RGB going on right now. Do I need to actually turn it on with like the RGB remote? Hold on. Maybe we gotta actually use the RGB remote to turn on the RGB and stuff. Usually that doesn't happen with these cheaper PC builds, but let's go ahead and turn. Okay, there we go. We have RGB on. We can go ahead and turn on the rainbow RGB. And yeah, honestly, the RGB isn't too bad. It's definitely really, really bright. You guys can take a look at the case fans. They definitely look very, very vibrant. This literally looks like an identical gaming PC I bought a while back. All these companies use literally the same fans that have like the exact RGB as well. But regardless, this is still a really nice looking gaming PC. The aesthetics are looking really nice, but let's see how good the performance is. Okay, so now we have Fortnite opened up on this PC. And something I did notice with this gaming PC is that the fans on this PC are definitely pretty loud. I literally have Fortnite opened up for only about like 5 minutes, literally just sitting in the lobby and everything, but PC's fans are starting to become a little bit loud. If you guys actually listen to the fans, it's like decently loud, but the PC itself is actually starting to become a little bit warm. I literally did not even play Fortnite at all yet. I literally just have Fortnite opened up. But if we go ahead and take a look at the max FPS the PC could actually get though, it's definitely really, really good for a cheap gaming PC, especially a pre-built one. And you guys can see we're getting about like 280 to 290 FPS right now. So yeah, even though this is a cheap gaming PC from the company STG Oberon, which is known for making really cheap pre-built, this pre-built gaming PC is actually one of their best ones, since we do have an RTX 2060 inside of here, which is allowing us to actually run a pretty consistent 190 FPS in creative right now. Even as I'm building, we're still running a pretty consistent 190 to sometimes even 210 FPS. Like, I definitely did not expect this PC to be this good. But yeah, the game is like running very, very smooth. I don't think it drops below like 165 FPS. I do have a 240 hertz refresh rate gaming monitor, but the PC doesn't run a consistent 240 FPS. But regardless, it does run a pretty consistent 180 to 190-ish FPS in creative, which is already pretty good. And now taking a look at the max FPS we're still getting in an actual game, it's still definitely running really, really good. We're getting about like 160 to 180 FPS. And for the most part, it's pretty consistently pushing above 130-ish FPS. So yeah, this RTX 2060 cheap pre-built gaming PC is definitely one of the best cheap pre-builts I've ever bought. Like landing in, we're still pushing a pretty consistent 140-ish FPS. 40? Oh my, that is crazy. PC is like running really, really smooth right now. Now the PC's fan noise actually starts to slow down. It's definitely not as loud anymore, but just feeling it, it's obviously getting a little bit hotter and everything. Maybe like the cooling inside this PC isn't like the best, but like other than that, I really have no problems with this PC. It's definitely a really fast PC for its price. 36, cracked. 200. There's no way. Oh, heal. Heal, just heal. 200. Oh my, how am I alive? How am I actually alive right now? Bro, this guy was actually like chasing for my life, bro. That was crazy. But yeah, we're running a pretty consistent 170 FPS now. You guys can see the FPS is slowly becoming a lot more consistent. 50. Yeah, I don't know why this guy came back. Like, I don't know what this guy, oh my, I am far. Other than the fact that I might actually be dead, we're actually running a pretty consistent 180 FPS now. So maybe as the game progresses, we're getting like a lot more consistent frames, as well as much higher FPS as well. And the PC is literally making no fan noise at all now. So I'm not sure what's going on with the PC. Maybe before when we're in like creative and everything, the PC was like acting up. PC is like fine now. So I'm not too sure what's going on. I don't know how I made it out, bro. I don't know how we made it out, but I'm alive. Holy, this setup, bro. Cracked. Oh, he's trying to build up. He's trying to build up, bro. I missed. Oh my. I just missed. I missed again. There's no way I'm alive. There's no way I should be alive right now. I literally was missing every shot, and there's a guy in this freaking bush, bro. There's a guy in this freaking bush. Right here. Ready? Okay, the frames are dropping down to about 130 right now, so I gotta chill out. There's no way. 30? Bro, how many freaking people is there? There's no way. There's no way there's a freaking guy there. I missed. I missed. 50? 200? Cracked? Oh my, this guy's won. Okay, bro. I had to push him. I literally had nothing, bro. There's no way. I literally need like a crazy refresh right now. I literally need like a craziest refresh. 10 people left. We're running pretty consistently 160 FPS. Like, I think I should be good to go. Like, there's no problems with the PC and everything. Like, the PC runs definitely really smooth. I don't really get like crazy frame drops with the PC as well, so there's someone right here. Crack. There's no way. Oh my God, what is happening? Is he right here? Okay, actually, oh fucking hell. I have 3 freaking crack. No, yeah, the PC is definitely really good. It's just, I'm having like literally the worst luck right now. I'm not even joking. My luck is actually freaking horrible. PC is running 180 FPS pretty consistently right now. There's someone in here. This guy is literally my last choice. This is the last freaking chance. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being freaking AFK, bro. You don't understand. I appreciate you. I have no shotgun. I have no shotgun. I'm dead. I'm dead. There's no way I clutch this off. There's no way I'm gonna clutch this off, right? My. Oh my. Oh my. I'm dead. Okay. I somehow killed that guy though. There's no way I actually killed that guy though. Let's go, bro. GG's. This PC is actually running really smooth. Really consistent 180 FPS. Let's go, bro. GG's.